Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Look at Sniper Elite V2. This is a tactical, stealth-based World War II shooter that is just released on Steam on PC. Sorry, I was just going over the plethora of genres that I went through there to make sure it was, perfectly accurate. This is something that bills itself as like a hardcore sniping game, but is very much similar to more like almost like a Medal of Honor game. Like the game that this reminds me of the most, and I didn't play the original Sniper Elite, so consider that moot, is like Medal of Honor Frontline on the PS2 and like GameCube, original Xbox. But anyway, we'll get into it here so you can see just what the heck is going on. This is like a mixture of stealth, mostly stealth. It's meant to be stealthy, but when things go wrong, you can also engage in some, more brutal close quarters combat. So we are in the middle of our campaign here. I've got about 90 minutes of this game played total. And I am going to play, the Mittelwerk facility, which I assume is metalwork, and we'll play on the marksman difficulty, which is basically normal. I'm gonna kind of gloss over the story here, but basically this is taking place around the end of the Second World War when Germany knows that it's gonna lose. It's got like the Red Army closing in on the east and the Allies closing in on the west, and we are trying to stop German rocket scientists from falling into the hands of the Soviets, which, may change the course of the Cold War, which will happen in the subsequent 60 years. So I've gone through a few missions here, basically just murdering German rocket scientists, and we are going to do a similar thing here. And this is the third mission of the game, and it's also one of the coolest that I've played so far. So as we get started here, you can see that I'm playing this gentleman right here, whose face we cannot see, because this is a third-person action game. And my objective is illuminated by this rhombus over there, so I have to go get to that. Although this is a fairly long mission, so it might be a little ways away. Now, if this guy would shut up, occasionally these loudspeakers talk, and I'm going to actually use these as sound to cover the shots of my bullets, which is kind of neat. But first, I have to figure out how to get up into this watchtower over here. So there's a few things I could do. I could just run up there, or I could potentially take out a rock and see if I can get this. He's got quite the arm on him. At least just like toss it over there and see if he comes. And then we'll wait. Yes, he is going to come. Awesome. And then as he comes down here running, we're going to wait for the loudspeaker. Okay. This might not be the best opportunity, and then we're going to go into our sweet like quick time event here. Oh god, I totally fucked it up. Where's this guy going? I threw a rock. I don't think I alerted like the whole city to my presence. This is different from the way I did things the first time. Okay, now we're just gonna stealth over here. Maybe that guy just hates rocks. The first time I just ran up here like guns blazing and took this guy out. And it actually didn't alert the rest of the people over here, so that was good for me. But where the heck did this guy go? I thought I heard footsteps. But anyway, okay, now what we'll do, we'll go to his guard post here. And we will use that loudspeaker to cover the sound of our gunshots. So let's get into standing mode. And basically just get ready to take these guys out. So we'll wait for the loudspeaker. Probably go for the guy behind him first. Come on. Okay, here it goes. Then we'll hold our breath via the E key. And we should get some Mortal Kombat style kill cams unless I completely miss. There we go. So anytime you get like a successful headshot, you get this brutal style like X-ray kill cam, which is actually kind of neat, but it does get a little bit boring sometimes if you have a room or an area with like 30 guards in it and you get this for every single headshot. But it is kind of a neat touch, I suppose. Alright, this poor bastard here. Shoot him right through his prefrontal cortex. Poor bastard never stood a chance. Now we should have more people coming in a second. I'm just going to take a look down here into the facility to see if I can find anybody. In fact, let me take out my binoculars. Just take a quick look here. Oh, there's a guy right there. So he's gonna probably stumble upon this body over here. And when he does, I will just murder him as well. Obviously, oh, I should take this guy out first. It's in my best interest to murder these guys as quickly as possible. Oh, I still have my binoculars out. Put your binoculars away, man. Alright, there we go. Now we have our guns, so we will wait. Take out the guy in the watchtower first. I think that's the smartest decision. on, loudspeaker. He's gonna discover that body soon. Okay, here we go. So we'll hold our breath. Take the shot here. It looks like it's gonna hit him right through his ear. Right through the cheekbone. And you can see you get points for the more extravagant headshots that you get, or the more extravagant kills you get, I should say. And I guess I'm working towards some achievement progress. It's also worth holding your breath, because it doesn't just hold your breath, it also shows you a more accurate crosshair. Because like right now, I would normally... we'll kill this guy first, and then I'll explain what the heck is going on. I would normally have to compensate for like gravity and distance and stuff like that. But when I hold my breath, it makes it more apparent where the bullet's gonna land. That one was right through the ear. That's gotta hurt. Alright, so I'm racking up a pretty good score here. I think these are all the guards that we want to take out right here. Right at the get-go. So we'll just get in crouch mode where you become 100% silent. And we will move on. So, most of the focus on this game is definitely on the stealth aspect. Like, you want to definitely take your time, be methodical with the way things are going. But what I will say is that close quarters combat is viable as well. And a lot of people have differing opinions on that. Personally, I'm of the opinion that if this is going to be like a hardcore... Hey, there he is! If this was going to be like a hardcore sniping game, I would much rather it be like a seriously hardcore sniping game. There we go. I took out my silence pistol and took him out. Or like a hardcore stealth game with real consequences. As it is, now I can like walk into a room with a number of enemy guards and still like just take them out by spraying my Thompson everywhere, my machine gun. So we are going to come down this way, and there should be German guards in these huts. And this is about the point where this loudspeaker starts to become annoying as hell. So we'll mantle over this. Come over here, and we are almost inside the facility. Just standing on the roof for now, where... Oh, there's a guy. Okay, so what we're going to do, take out a rock. Could use a grenade, but that's probably a little bit overkill right here. Toss the rock over here. And, you know, I guess stealth action games haven't really matured that much in the past few years. Because everyone's still like, whoa, a rock? I gotta go check that out. Oh, I'm dead! Oh, and I heard somebody get pissed off about that there. Oh, they're discovering the bodies. This could be tricky. I wish I understood German so that I could actually understand what they were saying. But, you know, if a game is gonna make me learn German, this probably wouldn't be the game. Not that it's bad, it's just, you know, not that much incentive. There we go, right through the back of his neck. This guy doesn't see me yet. There we go. So I tried to take a shot without using the breath holding this time. Oh god. So occasionally things can go wrong, like if you're not as patient as I was not there, then you can find yourself in situations where there's a lot of people coming after you at once, which can be kind of a pain in the ass, but for here, worked out okay. So let's jump down here, and I think we are safe to try to go into the facility now. This maybe is not the best way to do things. Oh, there's someone. There's someone behind me, too? Okay. That was a bad shot. Oh god, he's on the machine gun! Does he not see me? Yeah, he sees me. Well, briefly. Alright, so I should be a little bit more cautious about my shooting. This guy may go alert some more guards, or maybe he's just going to find a hiding spot. Now, oh god! I'm gonna die. That was actually really poor of me. Especially after saying that, you know, close quarters combat makes it easier. You know what, let's restart this mission. I can't believe I didn't even reach a checkpoint there. That's really embarrassing. And we'll do things the easier way this time. But also the less patient way. So we'll take this guy out right off the top. Right off the top of his head, I guess. And this will alert some people to my presence. And as they come, I should be able to mow them down. All these people are freaking out over one rifle shot on a, like, German military base in the middle of World War II. You'd think this would be pretty standard. So we'll come over here. Don't think anybody sees me yet. Oh! I think the guy in the watchtower might have seen me. Yep, probably. So we'll just murder him. Again, really dead-eye aim on my guy here. Hard to live life without a brainstem. So we'll just sneak around through the, I guess, metallurgy area. Murdering fools whenever necessary. Now, it's worth noting, that you want to conserve your movement as much as possible, because every time you move, it increases your heart rate, and increasing your heart rate makes it much more difficult, or impossible sometimes, to go into that slow motion mode that I went into before. So I don't think this guy sees me. Looked like it hurt, but it didn't kill him. That one didn't even hit him at all. There we go. This one will catch him right through the lung or something. Not a great shot, to be sure, but oh well. And this is the kind of scene that you run into a lot in this game, which is like you versus like 50 Nazis, and you just kill them. Like, kill every single one of them, which is kind of funny for me in a game that seemingly prides itself on its realism, and that I don't have to really execute serious tactical maneuvers in order to maintain stealthiness. Like, it's very arcadey, and people are gonna have varying opinions on the efficacy of that. With respect to the game design. I really actually, like, it might sound like I'm being critical of this game, but I think it works in, like, that old, early 2000s Medal of Honor style. Oh, come on. Just wasting my ammunition now. Early 2000s, like, Medal of Honor style game. I really liked those kind of games when I was growing up, and I really like this one. I feel like it fits into pretty much the same vein. Whoa! Where did that shot come from? Okay, we'll take out our Thompson. It would help if we aimed first so we could mow this guy down. I should probably look behind me a little bit more, just in case. So we'll hide here. But yeah, so when I say things like that, I'm not being overly disparaging of this game. Oh, come on, you ducked at the worst possible time. Apparently, I am horrible at this game. I've already beaten this mission. I did it, like, first try with no problems. There we go. That's gonna be bad for you. And I think, like, you know, graphically, from an audio perspective, and even, like, from a scope perspective, oh my god. Much easier when these guys are standing still. Not, like, the scope of my rifle, but the scope of the missions, like, which are pretty big. I think this game works most of the time. The only question is whether it's going to work for you as a $50 purchase. Because this is, like, a AAA price title. But is this worth your $50 over, say, you know, The Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition if you've never played The Witcher 2? Spoilers, probably not, but that's not to say that this is necessarily a bad game. So let's come over here. Shoot the big red propane fuck me tank. Come on. Steady the scope. What is this guy's just like literally shooting the rock in front of his face? Wonder if I can sneak a shot in here. Oh, maybe I can. That's bad for his ear. So with him dead, we'll pick up a few more points. And then, oh god, there's more of them. Who would have thought there'd be so many Nazis in the middle of Second World War era Germany? Maybe we should have sent a convoy in here instead of just one dude. I could shoot this barrel. You want to see me shoot the barrel. Whatever. Well, the barrel didn't get him. I'll just shoot him right in the mouth. It's funny, like, the game is brutal. Oh god. And I can't help but feel like most of the achievements that I've seen so far have been for, like, gross stuff. It'll be like, shoot a guy in the ear, and then it's like, achievement unlocked, eye for an eye. Oh, okay, I don't feel good about that. Alright, so I think all of these motherfuckers are dead. Oh, maybe not. One last dude. When I did this the stealthy way the first time, it was way easier. Zoom in here. Can't even really see what I'm shooting at, but that's fine. We'll take him out easily. Now, for our sniper rifle, or our Springfield, we have a ton of ammunition. Oh my god, are you kidding me? But for our, like our Thompson and our pistol, we usually don't. And in fact, this could be the death of me right here. Ah, yeah, probably is. God damn it, did I at least get to the checkpoint? If not, we'll just go to another mission. Alright, we'll restart checkpoint. I swear to God, this game is not that hard. It's only hard when I'm, you know, trying to provide commentary over it at the same time. Alright, here we go. Let's murder this guy. And I actually really do like this effect. The only thing is it does get kind of, old I suppose you could say. But like, it's not shocking like the 50th time you see it. Oh. That's not good. Should probably take out the machine gunner first, huh? Oh, come on. These shots are perfect. You can also, you don't necessarily have to kill all the soldiers. You can incapacitate them as well. It's gonna be one hell of a shot. Ooh, right through the neck. Ah, worse. The heart. Moving headshot. I don't know if I'd go that far. Alright, now we may actually make it inside of the base. There's other modes in the game as well, which I might want to try out, because I haven't tried them out before. Apparently there's multiplayer, but the game just came out today, and I've had a press copy. 1 second, let me focus. I've had a press copy for a few days now. And multiplayer was like grayed out. So I don't know if it's fixed now, or like if it was something like in the press copies they didn't have multiplayer enabled because there wouldn't be enough people involved anyway. Alright, so I made it inside. Now I gotta place a bunch of explosives. So I should crouch down. Don't have to go prone. You can just crouch down and get into a more stealthy position. Because I think basically my aggression timer, my evasion meter is reset right now. I don't really have an evasion meter, but you know what I mean. So we'll come through here. We just gotta place some explosives. Every mission I've played so far has basically been like, kill these guys, place explosives, occasionally shoot the explosives to blow them up. So let's make sure. Oh, probably want to murder these guys. Maybe I can get 2 for 1. I've done that a few times before. Well, definitely took out one of them. The other guy's just incapacitated. Oh, this is hard, man. Just put him out of his miss. Oh god, his head just exploded. War never changes, man. Oh god. And I'm probably gonna die here. I could change. Yeah, I got a grenade. Let's chuck that in there. Force these guys to make a choice. Alright, that worked out fairly well. Getting shot at from behind. Oh, this guy doesn't stand a chance. I'm Sniper Elite V2, baby! Come on. I can still see your shoes. That was an easy shot of my life. Right through the nose. Achievement unlocked? No. Alright, so where's our objectives? One of them is over... There's 2 over here, 1 over here. Alright, so we might as well go this way first. Watch out for these rockets. Oh, there's our first explosive location, so let's dump down some of this nonsense. Excellent. Pick up some ammunition, conveniently strewn about here. 32 extra shots for the Springfield. It's obviously just like a game balance thing where they're like, this dude's got to have shots for a sniper rifle. Oh, shit. Okay. So we're just going to wait for this guy to cross the corner. We're going to get super prone here. Go. As our pistol is silenced, we're taking him out easily. I got an achievement unlocked for silent but deadly. Not even sure what that means, except with respect to farting. Take out this CO here. Oh! That's not good. Alright, let's do things the old-fashioned way. Stay low. Get behind this cup. Oh, God! It's very honorable. They're just trying to save their comrade right now. This poor guy never even saw it coming. There's basically 2 for the price of 1 there. Am I getting shot from behind? Oh my god! That's bad for business, man. And of course I gotta reload now too. Probably should have taken a closer look at this situation before I just ran in guns blazing. But as you can see right here, there's often not really that many consequences for guns blazing. Because I can just do this, murder these guys easily, time slows down a little bit. So I do kind of wish that this game punished you more for, you know, not being stealthy. Like, in a game like Splinter Cell, which is kind of... Oh, goddamn, place it. Which is kind of what I consider the high watermark for stealth action games. I guess Splinter Cell and, like, Metal Gear Solid. You normally could not successfully take down a number of enemy troops by yourself after you got rid of stealth. You kind of had to rely on like tactics and strategic planning. There's a lot of guys here, and that concerns me. Get over here. This just kind of feels like it's half stealth and half cover-based shooter. I'm not using anything as cover right now. Okay, we'll take out our rifle here, pop out. Oh, that was bad. That was worse. Oh! Ah! That was pretty bad, but I should have a checkpoint right here. I swear to God, when I played this last night, I beat the mission on the first attempt. I can't believe this is so difficult for me. Alright. Murder this guy from afar. Waste almost all of the remaining ammunition in my gun. Whoa. Why are these guys such dicks? Don't you know I'm trying to preserve truth, justice in the American way? If I have to shoot you in the heart to do it, I will. Thank God there wasn't like Twitter back in the World War II era. This like gunfight here would be tweeted all over this facility, would totally blow my cover. Oh my God, how many Nazis are there? I did not see that. Okay, only a few more. Oh, grenade again? God fucking damn it. We'll give it one more try and then we'll check out some of the other modes. Okay, so there's scared of me, which I think is smart. I admire my guy's ability to hold his breath in the middle of these gunfights after being hit. Alright, the ears are ringing. Let's wait for our Call of Duty regenerating health to come back. Hey! Flugtig Flugigkeiten. Truer words have never been spoken. Alright, shot that guy right in the liver, which was enough to get him incapacitated, I guess. Now maybe he'll call for his buddies, and I can murder a bunch of them. Oh, behind me. Let's take out our Thompson. Actually aim it rather than shoot it from the hip. This might be the end of my life. Just pump that guy full of lead. Let's get low here. And if I can survive this, I think we can beat the mission. But this might be the hardest part that we run across right here, just because of my complete lack of like appreciation for having stealth. Easy shot there, right through the neck. And the music has gotten less intense, which means that we are probably good to go now. So I'm going to sprint to my next objective. Probably fastest way will be to go down here. But as you know, navigation in these games is not a strong suit of mine. It looks like it's like right around the corner here. Like right through here? No, that's a rock. Can't do much about that. Let's take some cover, because if there's a tunnel, there's probably tunnel rats in here. Oh, that is it. Okay, awesome. So this will be our third placement, and then we can move on to the next objective. I will say that the camera in this game sometimes makes me a little bit nauseous too, but it's more because like every time you move your mouse, it whips it around like substantially. I guess I could just turn down my mouse sensitivity. Alright, next step. This is probably where we'll end it, like just after I get to this next objective. We have to locate this dude's office. It's in Scranton, Pennsylvania. And once we get there, we'll have like a firefight, and then I'll probably stop it because I don't want to necessarily show the whole mission. Although I have shown probably already like 60% of it. So we'll come into this region right here, which is where we will try to find the office of the German rocket scientist. And luckily, I don't think there's any German guards here, so like herp-de-derp-de-derp, herp-de-derp-de-derp, just American running through the middle of this rocket science facility, trying to come up with like war-beating weapons to turn the tide of this losing battle. But anyway, okay, I make it to the office. We should have a little bit of a cutscene in here.
The scientists were nowhere to be found, but I kept looking, hoping to find some clue that would lead me to them.
I have no idea what you just said. But you have probably the worst hiding spot I could possibly imagine. Alright, so we'll get up against here. And then this is what I mean, like, there's a lot of these sections in the game where it's just like, oh, you've been spotted. Now murder, like, 80 Nazis by yourself. And you know what? Usually it's not that hard. There's one. Go back undercover here. This guy wasn't even looking. It's kind of not even fair. Send him back to his mother in a body bag. Take some like long distance shots here. Ah, my scope was wavering a little bit. And this is what I mean. Like, this is not sniping, right? Like, this is more of a close quarters combat situation. This is, I was thinking like some enemy at the gates nonsense, like sniper duels, you versus one intense sniper. This is just like, this is like Call of Duty quickscoping. I mean, there's not necessarily anything wrong with that. It's good fun. It's just not what I expected, or I guess kind of unfairly desired from this game, looking at its promotional material. I shot that guy through his goddamn cheek, and he's just gonna take it on the chin. Let's take out their Sniper Elite V2. He's playing the German version of the game down here. Right through the nose again. To be fair, those are not like stock animations, I feel. Like, it actually does change based on where you hit them. It's not just like, oh, you got him through the nose, here's the nose animation. Or you got him through the face, or the cheek, here's the cheek animation. It's more like, it realistic, well, I'm not sure realistically. Oh god, am I out of, I thought I was out of Springfield ammo there. I'm not sure if it realistically models where it hits, but it models, like, actually the path of the bullet, which is kind of cool. Alright, he shot me, so I shot him. It's probably actually worse for him than he shot me. It caused my arm to go all weird and maybe made things a little bit worse for him. Let's get some intense music here. Basically just pumping these dudes full of bullets. Incapacitation is better than a death. Why all this mindless killing? Pop out. Come on. There we go. Right through the throat. Now, it wouldn't be a sniper video if I didn't try to shoot some guy in the dick, so let's try that right now. My guy can't hold his breath yet, okay. We'll wait till his heartbeat goes down a little bit. Which, I mean, it probably, well, considering we're at, like, DEFCON 1 here, my guy's heartbeat of 72 beats per minute is pretty fucking solid. This guy must be in incredible shape. Okay, here comes the dick shot. This is gonna suck for you, man. Ah, whatever. Oh! There you go! Right through the Johnson. Nasty way to go. So we got a few more guys to take out here, then I suppose we can run. But I probably won't run, I'll just end the video after we win this firefight. I really wanted to put this part in here specifically to demonstrate that, like, as much as the game says it's, like, hardcore sniping action, it is just, you know, more of like a typical third-person World War II style shooter. And there's nothing wrong with that, like, the game isn't bad because of that, it's just perhaps a little bit misnamed, or it has the wrong opinion of itself. Oh, that hurts. Like, I still think this game is pretty good fun. Ooh, this could be a good shot here. But it does make me long for, like, a really hardcore sniping simulator or something. We'll do one last shot here. That didn't kill him? Like a game where you really have to, like, pick your spot and then maybe wait for, like, you know, 15 minutes to get a good shot. That was a good shot right there. Alright. So, oh, one more dude. Should be able to take him out easily. There we go, right through the spine. Now, I think all those guys are dead, so we'll just exit now. Back to the main menu. And we'll take a look. So, multiplayer is still, like, grayed out for me. I'm not sure if this is coming in, like, future DLC or what, but there is cooperative play as well. I wonder if we can get some cooperative play online. Let's go enter a quick match. Game mode... any is fine by me, and we'll search for some games. This just came out today, so there might not be a ton of people, but I guess if people just bought it, they might be more curious about it now. So this could be cool. We'll let this search for a little while. So this is Sniper Elite V2. Currently on sale on Steam for $50. So what you really have to weigh, I guess, is whether or not you consider this a AAA title. Found 0 games, really? Whether or not you consider this a AAA title, because you could literally buy basically any other game on Steam apart from, like, Train Simulator and all of its DLC for the price of this game, and this is definitely not going to be on like any Game of the Year lists at the end of the year, but it's one of those games that, you know, coming out in early May 2012, when there's been basically jack shit in the realm of AAA releases that's been good. I mean, like Mass Effect 3, apparently, not to open a big can of worms, but it is like one of the only truly marquee releases of the year so far, along with like The Witcher 2 Extended Edition, and probably some more than I'm forgetting, but it's been like a dearth of good titles this year. This is the kind of game that maybe could find itself slotting in quite nicely when people are like, well, it's not that great, but what the fuck else are we gonna play right now? Until Max Payne 3 and Diablo 3 come out in like 2 weeks. But anyway, I digress. Apparently, there is literally nobody playing Sniper Elite V2 right now, which is disappointing. Worth noting, this might be because I'm on the press copy right now. I'm not sure if I have like literally a different copy than, you know, the populace at large, but oh well, that's disappointing. Well, I'll give this one more try. If it ever says 0 games found again, then I will just stop it. But that would be disappointing because I wanted to check out the cooperative. Like I tweeted last night, basically the sentiment that I've detailed so far in this review, that was, you know, decent game. The more I play it, the more I enjoy it, but is it worth $50? For most people, probably not. And then somebody tweeted me and they're like, well, it's got cooperative, it's got a campaign, it's got multiplayer. Well, I can't access the multiplayer, and apparently there's nobody online in my version of the cooperative play right now, so I can't speak for how long the campaign is. It feels like it's fairly short. Maybe, definitely, let's put it this way, it's not going to be like a 40-hour game, but we will, I guess, wait until we see that we have 0 games available. Alright, and we'll cancel that. Just disappointing, I suppose. I suppose we could create a private game as well and just play with ourselves, but, you know, I've already done that enough for one morning. Well, anyway, this is Sniper Elite V2. I feel like I've said my piece on it. Definitely, this game's okay. It's not Revelations 2012, and it's not The Witcher 2 Extended Edition. Somewhere in the middle, and, you know, for some people that's going to be worth it, for some people it's not. But just know going in, this is not like a hardcore tactical shooter. This is very much kind of like the closest thing to a run and gun. It's like less Splinter Cell, more Medal of Honor. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.